Yeah, man. Um, so Julian, I know it's crazy. It's been 6 months, us working together. I
Yeah,
appreciate you hopping, taking time already today to hop on this call. And yeah, man, I just have a couple questions for you. So my first question would be, what was your biggest struggle with getting leads before, getting started working with us?
I guess the biggest struggle was just trying to find the something that was consistent. I mean, there's a bunch of things out there that gets you leads, just something that's consistent that works throughout the years. There's a bunch of different resources out there that produces leads, but they only work, they're seasonal, for instance, and you can't exactly rely on them 100%. So I guess that would be it, just consistency.
Okay. And so what else have you tried and why hasn't it worked for you that much?
I mean, we'll try probably what everybody tries, right? I mean, if you're into
Mm,
trade, then you've done the mailers, you've done the door knocking, you've done the promotions, you've done um, the door hangers. I mean, we've done what everybody's done. We've done the Angie's List, we've done the pay per lead, we've done what everybody's done, right?
yeah. Yeah, man. So I know a lot of the guys have also been working with done Angie's List, Home Advisor, kind of screws them over. So at that
Yeah.
point, they're kind of, skeptical about working with marketing agencies. So were you skeptical in the beginning as well?
Well, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I be? Yeah.
So what made you actually decide to give us a shot in the first place?
I mean, I guess the fact that I was skeptical is probably one of the reasons why I decided to go with you guys, or at least give you guys a shot. I figured if I'm skeptical, that means that there's a lot of other guys out there that are skeptical, especially, me being, a younger guy in the industry. I figure if I'm skeptical, then that means a lot of older guys are probably also going to be, thinking the same way. And I'm thinking, okay, well, those are my competitors. So if this works, that means my competitors are not taking advantage of this thing that's working. Worst case is I lose some money. It is what it is. I'm taking a risk. Best case, I found a golden goose that maybe my competitors haven't found yet.
Sure. Great. That's a great answer. Um,
Yeah,
and yeah, so how quick did you start seeing leads come in?
that's actually what was kind of surprising. I remember when we turned on the leads, it was like we got on the phone. I think it was like getting my tires changed or something. And you'd give me a call, and then we turned on the leads. And I think it was like within 45 minutes, I was sitting down and we got our first lead. I thought it was just like, okay, you know, whatever. And then I think that same day, which again, you had told me preemptively that you shouldn't really expect anything the first day. It takes a little while for things to ramp up, which, okay, I understand that. Sure. I did some research beforehand as well. Um, but that very same day, I think we got like two or three leads. Granted, we did start a little strong. You had asked us to start a little slow. I just said, if we're gonna do this, let's just go ahead and just double up. But yeah, immediately, I guess.
Great, great. Yeah, so we did raise the budget in the beginning a little bit, but that
Yeah,
actually worked out for us really good.
yeah.
And so obviously, you got some leads. And what was it like, just getting appointments booked on autopilot as well?
It was nice. It was refreshing. Not really having to worry about it. I mean, it was new, right? At first, it was a new system, but like all things, just give it a little bit of time, some practice. If you're not a complete idiot, you just, you know, you they're new SOPs. Just get used to it. It's
Mm,
pretty simple. I mean, for me, it's just it comes in, comes to my phone, I see it there, it comes into my email, and it's all right there in front of me. So you just can't go wrong, right? So getting used to it all was pretty simple.
great, great. And also, man, so how was communication and the process of working with me specifically has been with you so far?
I think it's been pretty good. Yeah, I got no complaints. I mean, I would assume that with like, listen, let's be completely honest. There's other guys that probably do what you do, right? And there's bigger firms, and I've been in business for a while to where I've hired I've hired people that do the same thing, right? So I know from experience that depending on who you go with, you can get the same product, but like you'll get the same service, but a different experience. So in other words, I could have gone with somebody else, for instance, but not gotten the same customer service. I guess to simply answer your question, you answer the phone when I pick up, and I made sure to let you know, if anything at all, my biggest thing is just answer the phone when I pick up. I'm not gonna be annoying. I'm not gonna call you at midnight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just be there when I need you. And so far, you've held up that end of your promise so far. So
Awesome. So obviously working for 6 months now. And how many jobs have you closed in the 6 month period?
how many jobs we close? What do you mean,
Yeah.
just in general, or in terms of from the leads that you've brought in?
Yeah. So from the leads that we got you, us working 6 months together, how many jobs have you closed from our leads?
I want to say that in the beginning it was a little bit slower. If I would just throw a number and just throw a number towards you, while being a little bit conservative, I want to say on average we're probably doing about 3 jobs from you guys per week right now. So
Mhm. But yeah, I just have one more question for you, and that's it. I won't take up more of your time. But yeah, Julian, so just to kind of wrap this up, what would you say to another contractor, who's on the fence of working with me?
well, it depends. I mean, hopefully they're not too close to us. You know what I mean? At that point, I'd
Yeah.
say don't go with them. But I guess I'd just say give it a shot. I mean, again, the whole point is just doing something different. It's stale, right? This industry is stale. Everybody's doing the same thing over and over and over again. Try something new, right? I'm glad I did, and it's working. That's really all I have to say. I spent the money, it's paying out, and the return on my investment is showing. That's all I have to say.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Yeah,
time.
sure thing.